Hi everybody, Pastor Kirk here. We're a week away from All Saints Day. Would somebody please give me October back? I have no idea how it slipped past me so fast. Old people tell me this is a common complaint. You know what that makes me? Every year, a month is a smaller percentage of your total life. So a week, a month, a year pass at what? Whoosh! It seems like a faster velocity. It's really not faster. You're just old. This Sunday is week 3 of our election series, God's Choice and Our Choice. God's Choice is called Grace, and that's what we focused on the last 2 weeks. Our Choice is called Faith, and that's the topic this week. What is faith? If our faith decision is what saves us, okay, by grace you are saved through faith, okay, whosoever believes in him, that's a faith decision, it's got to be important, right? Faith is, what exactly does it mean to have faith? In November, we start a new series, and I wanted it to be the end of the world as we know it. What is our hope? Is it the next president? How do we cope with a culture that has changed so rapidly, so drastically in our lifetime and become so hostile to the gospel and to Christian faith? What does the Bible tell us about the end of life and the end of the world? I mean, it seems like a series like that would be helpful right after the election, especially if my candidate wins or yours, right? But my staff said, no, that would be way too negative and depressing. So we're going to do a series called True Religion. I'm serious. True Religion. That's a phrase right out of the Bible. See if you can find it. Hey, heads up for our new members class this Sunday from 10:40 to 11:40 in the AMC. Do you even know what the AMC is? That's the Adult Ministries class, which is the classroom right off the lobby in the Family Life Center. This Sunday from 10:40 to 11:40, Pastor Cliff is teaching a 1-hour orientation to Fair Oaks Presbyterian Church. And at the conclusion, you can decide if you'd like to become a member. And if you want my opinion, you should become a member. Yes, you should say. Seriously, if you've been coming to this church for a year or longer, 6 months for crying out loud, this is the church where you belong. This is the church where the Lord has assigned you for worship, for growth, for community, for service. And the way you let us know that you're part of our church family is you become a member. 1 Corinthians 12. Now you all are the body of Christ, and individually you are members of it. Last Sunday and this Sunday, we offer this 1-hour orientation. It's like an amnesty program for all of you delinquent people who come to church here but have not joined, okay? It couldn't be easier. And if you're not a member yet, please do this. This is your pastor speaking. Hey, I'm going to be out of the pulpit for a couple of weeks, last week and this week. Last week I was at a pastor's conference at Mount Hermon. That was awesome. This week I'm prepping for what's called a discovery workshop that I'm teaching up in Klamath Falls, Oregon. My responsibility with the Pacific Presbytery, which our church belongs to, is I teach a Presbyterian orientation class for pastors and for elders. 3 EPC churches are coming together for this 2-day seminar, and Monday, Tuesday, I'll be back Wednesday, okay? Meantime, Josh Hall, our new family ministry pastor, is preaching. Last week it was in classic. This Sunday will be in modern, and if you miss his message, you can hear it. You can use your FOPC phone app. You can go onto our church website, and you can download and listen. You can listen to him preach. He was great last week. I tried to give him something, easy for his premiere sermon, Predestination. And how do you think he'll do this week? Faith is his topic. Anyway, last Sunday, by the way, here's funny. This is interesting. One of our members noticed Sunday our parking lot was being patrolled by a parking enforcement officer from the county. Okay? And she told him that there were 7 cars parked illegally in handicapped spaces. Without placard, without sticker, okay? And next time, she's issuing tickets. And they ain't cheap, okay? That is 80% of our handicapped spaces, folks. Maybe that's why people complain that we don't have enough of them. Now, maybe you thought the church parking lot was private property and so there's no enforcement here. That would be wrong. Or maybe you left your placard at home or in the trunk. That would be expensive. Fair warning, okay? Fair warning. And no, it would not be right morally or ethically to deduct the cost of this ticket from your tithe. Hey, a week from Saturday is our fall night of worship. Have you seen that? And let's take a minute. We've been advertising it. There's signs all over campus. October 29th, which is Halloween. Okay, 6 to 7 p.m. Not this Saturday, next Saturday, a week from Saturday, 6 to 7 in the chapel. And afterwards, we're going to gather on the plaza. I'm serious. And we're going to roast marshmallows and make s'mores, which sounds fun and delicious. Okay? That's all for now, church. I love you, and I'll see you on Sunday.